Hey everybody, long time no see. Today our video is inspired by none other than Mr. Kanye West. Hey everybody. So today I just need to get some things off my chest. Mr. Kanye West in his recent episode, we'll call it, really hit close to home for me. I'll preface this with this is only my opinion, and it's only based on my experience as someone who is diagnosed bipolar 2. So, Mr. West has been diagnosed with bipolar, but refuses any medication for treatment. So let me first tell you that for anyone who doesn't know, there is no cure for bipolar. There's no cure for a chemical imbalance. If you don't take medicine, you might be okay for a while, and then suddenly it will hit the fan. Either whether it's super high or super low, you're going to break at some point. And I'm so frustrated because as a person with his celebrity status, and I am not a big celebrity person, I just don't, whatever. But he could really be getting himself together and while doing that, inspiring others. Instead, he refuses to medicate and goes 50 shades of gray all over Twitter. Now, in a manic state, you can't take everything that he said as gospel because sometimes you don't even know what you're saying or doing. Not medicating for bipolar or any mental illness when you know you've been diagnosed, to me, my opinion, is literal attention-seeking behavior. Somebody needs attention, so they're not going to take their meds. This excuse of people will take meds and then they think that they're fine, and so they go off their meds. Really? It's the meds that are making you fine. It's the meds that are making you fine. What part of that is so hard to understand, my friends? I don't understand it. And maybe I am an exception, I don't know, but I am here to tell you, before I was medicated and diagnosed, the relationships that were tarnished, strained, thrown by the wayside, whether it be family, friends, whatever, the ups and the downs and the just all of it, I'm never going back there. I will never, ever go off my meds. I did one time, and actually it was an accident for the first 2 days, and then I purposely did it on the third day. And I can link that video wherever if you want to see it. And it is what happens to me unmedicated. I went super low, and I just don't, it'll never happen again. It's never happened again since. Like, my house could be on fire and I will take my meds before I run out the door. So I just needed to like vent about this, because if you have a spouse or children, even if you don't, if you have just siblings or parents or nieces or nephews or friends, medicate what you need to medicate. There is no cure for mental illness. You can have all the faith in the world, You can go to as much therapy as you want. You can find hobbies, but you're never going to cure it. If your doctor, your therapist, psychiatrist, whoever says that you need medicine, get it and take it. Don't take it for 2 days and think it's not working. Psychiatric meds can take weeks to kick in and to start building up so that you see a difference. If it's not right, if you feel after the first few weeks something isn't right, go back to your doctor. Sometimes it takes a very long time, maybe even years, to get the right combination of medicine that will work for you. Don't give up, because giving up on that is just giving up on yourself. I'm going to start with the mania, the suicidal ideations, the just all of it. Mania comes out in many different ways for people. Promiscuity, gambling, drugs, alcohol, shopping, all kinds of things. Mine comes out in cleaning. Literally, I will be up scrubbing every inch of my house for days with no sleep. Mine doesn't happen very often, but even on medication, sometimes it happens. And the medicine is no guarantee you're going to be stable forever. And I've been going through for me, a depressed phase, which is why you haven't seen a lot of videos. And in the video, which I can link here, I tell you about that. When I'm, getting depressed and experiencing my bipolar depression, I pull from everybody. I don't want to talk one-on-one with anybody, albeit Snapchat, Messenger, text, phone. I don't want to talk to anybody. I will push everybody away. It's never anything personal. Unfortunately, is part of my mental illness, and mental illness is so selfish. So when you refuse to medicate, that's your choice to make it even more selfish. If you have people that you love in your life, they deserve to have the best of you, and you deserve the best of yourself. So you can't make people want to feel better or do better or be better. You can't make people want to get help. But I just encourage you, if you are a person who knows you have mental health issues, just get evaluated just by your general practitioner first. Talk to them. Get it worked out, because you guys, life is so wonderful when you have it under control. I don't miss those days of roller coasters and drama and the ups and the downs and the fighting and thinking. I used to think everything was a personal insult. Everything everybody said I could turn into a personal insult. I mean, and just, to not live that way anymore is so beautiful. Don't go off your meds. Your meds are what are keeping you stable. If you feel like you're doing really great and your medication is working so good you probably don't need it anymore, no, it's your medication that's making you that stable. Don't stop taking it. It may last in your system a few days, maybe a week. I think maybe even 2 weeks if memory serves, depending on the meds. And then it's all going to fall apart. And anyone I have ever known to go off their meds, call this judgment, I guess, if you want, did it for attention, in my opinion. In my opinion, that is what they did it for. I don't know. Maybe I'm terrible for saying that, but it's how I feel. And blame Kanye West, because he got me all up in my feels about this. And I hadn't really been on here to talk to you guys one-on-one for a while. And I've just been cooking, and I wanted to get on and not only vent about this, but to say hello. And I hope that if you have any questions or opinions, your opinions are always welcome here, as long as they aren't disrespectful. And you can respectfully disagree with someone without being mean. And let me know, I mean, if you take meds, if you don't, if you're comfortable, obviously, divulging any of that, or what your experience has been, because I really, really, really get frustrated. I get really frustrated because when you're at Kanye West's level and you take all of that public, oh my gosh, you're just opening up a crap storm. And as a Christian, I care about everybody. At the same time, what Kanye West does doesn't change what's for dinner for me. That's about it right now. I just appreciate you listening. I would appreciate chatting with you in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, could you give it a like? And if you have not subscribed, could you do that for me too? Because I would love to have you. And if you explore my channel, you'll see it's full of everything. It's full of everything. So anyway, enjoy your families and your summertime, and I will talk to you soon. And in the meantime, do not forget to eat good food. Bye, everybody.